Tyson was born behind a boxing gym, not in a cozy home, but in a metal crate beside empty protein bottles and punching bags soaked in sweat. His mother, herself emaciated and scarred, was tied to a fence. The pups were sold quickly. For him, the gym owner didn't see Tyson as a pet. He saw him as a symbol, strong, silent, and feared. As the Pitbull grew, so did the weight of expectation. He was chained during the day, growled at by fighters who thought it tough to taunt him, and kept isolated in the back room overnight. He never knew love, only orders. Never felt affection, only adrenaline. When Tyson turned 2, something darker came. One night, voices shouted from the back alley, and a group of men brought in another dog, smaller, shaking. The lights were dim. The crowd circled. A whistle blew. Tyson stood frozen. He didn't attack. He didn't move. Someone screamed, "He's useless." That night, the gym door stayed unlocked. Someone, maybe ashamed, maybe brave, left the gate open. Tyson ran. He didn't look back. For weeks, Tyson roamed the streets. Garbage became meals. Rain became shelter. People saw a bulky Pitbull and crossed the street, until one morning he collapsed from exhaustion in front of a grocery store. That's when a 50-year-old woman spotted him. She didn't run. She didn't shout. She knelt down and said, "You look like you've had enough of fighting." Animal control came, but not to cage him. This time, he was taken to a shelter, a no-kill rescue, known for giving difficult dogs a chance. Called him Tyson, not after the fighter, but after the survivor. Tyson didn't lash out, but he didn't open up either. He ate quietly, avoided eye contact, and flinched when hands reached near. The shelter staff tried everything: toys, treats, long walks. Still, he sat in the corner of his kennel watching life go by. Then one day, a 28-year-old man in a wheelchair rolled in. He was a war veteran, recently injured, recently broken. He asked the staff, "Who's the dog everyone's given up on?" They pointed to Tyson. The man wheeled over, parked in front of the kennel, and didn't say a word. For the first time, Tyson stood up and walked forward. The adoption happened quietly. No big send-off, no excitement. Just 2 wounded souls trying to breathe again. At home, the Pitbull didn't play. The man didn't laugh, but they sat in the same room, slept in the same silence. And over time, that silence healed them both. One night, during a thunderstorm, the man panicked in his sleep. Nightmares from the battlefield. Tyson gently climbed onto the bed and placed his head on the man's chest. That night, the man slept through the storm for the first time in years. Weeks turned into months. Tyson was no longer the shadow in the corner. He was the companion at physical therapy, the guardian on night walks. The quiet strength the man needed to reclaim parts of himself. Neighbors were skeptical at first. A Pitbull with a disabled veteran? But then they saw how Tyson moved only when commanded, how he waited at elevators, how he nudged the man's hand when panic returned. Tyson was certified as a service dog within a year, not a fighter. THREATA healer. Years later, Tyson's muzzle turned gray, but his posture never changed. He didn't chase balls. He didn't bark at strangers. He simply existed, steady, dependable, unwavering. When he passed, the man held him close and whispered, "You saved me before I ever saved you." A plaque now hangs above a door at the local VA center. It reads, "Tyson, not bred for battle, born for peace." And somewhere in the files of a dusty shelter is the story of a Pitbull no one wanted who became a hero no one could forget.